Shai, Shamaka Falash, the brand of the apostles of goodness, greatness, to and shalom to the brothers out there pushing this truth in sincerity and in honesty. This is nothing but the script of the Lord. This is nothing but the movie of Yahweh Hashem Shai. Right? Because there's nothing no one can do to resist the Lord's will. There is nothing no one can do to resist what the Lord set them out to do. There is no killing can happen without the Lord. There is no baby can be born without the Lord. There is no one who deliver themselves from death when the Lord comes with death towards them. And there is no one who basically do anything out of the hands of the Lord. This is Deuteronomy 32 and verse 9. It says, "See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make it alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand." Right, so in this grand scheme of things, in the movie of the Lord is the one that appoints who to die and who to live. And a thought once came to me, like, why is it that the stars of the movies are always so lucky? Right? Why is it that the stars of the movie hardly dies? And it's just that that's the one they choose to highlight, the one that actually survived from all the mischief and basically mishappening that happened throughout the entire film. Right? He was the most interesting of the entire film. So therefore, he is the one that's been highlighted. Right? He's the one that's the star of the movie. Right? So why the elect will be glorified and none of the elect will basically not be lost from the Lord's grand scheme of things, the Lord's plan of glorifying the elect, because they are the stars, they are the lucky one. But we out here don't know who the stars are yet. Right? We hope that we are a part of the stars in the film. Right? But in the grand scheme of things, the stars are the one who is being highlighted in the large movie. Everything else is extra. Right? Everything else, plot twist and everything come together to make the perfect movie. Right? And there's nothing that you say or do that will change that. If you come with a philosophy that God is this and God is that, you might be highlighted a small fraction in the movie, but you won't last it. You won't be in the movie for a long time because you're just extras. Right? This is Psalm 17 and verse 13. It says, "Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword." So just like any movie you watch now, you have the stars and you have the villain, right? Or the superheroes, and you have the villains. You have the stars and the opposer. And Esau Edom, who is wicked, by the way, is the opposer, Right? So you have a lot of people that say, oh, Esau can be saved. In a movie where it's set for a glorious end of the villain, because you have some movie where from its start and you see how the villain behaving, you say, yo, this man fi just dead right here, so right? And then when it prolong and you see the villain do more wicked stuff, right? You hate him more and more. So it's satisfying, it's very satisfying when that villain dies in the end of the movie, right? Especially if it's a revenge movie, where the star is going for revenge, right? Say, from men which are thine hand, O Lord, from men of the world which have their portion in this life, whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. Substance to their babes. See right there. Yeah, so men is the Lord's, and when use punish, and men cannot do nothing out of that, right? Esau Edom especially is the main villain of the Lord that he used to punish. And then you have the ones who are chosen to be glorified in the end of the movie. So you have that. Yeah, so this is Job 33 and verse 16. Then he opened the ears of men and sealed their instruction, that he may. You can start at verse 14. It says, for Yahweh spake once, yea twice, yet men perceive it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, in slumberings upon the bed. Then he opened the ears of men and sealed their instruction, that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. Right? So you get your instructions what you should do in the movie. When you can say when you're going to pause break, right? When your character is sleeping off, you go and you be like, alright, so that's accomplished in the movie. Now this is what you're going to do tomorrow in the movie. And there's no one who actually complains on set, right? The movie goes smooth in Esau's movie, so why should it be that there's someone backing up and going against script in the Lord's movie? And the Lord is the one that controls everything, right? So yeah, that withdraw pride from money. Men go on a break and then get his instruction and then come on back and set you. Wake up and know, say, alright, this is the journey for tomorrow. And yeah, as I constantly saying, script. It comes off scripture. Alright, so scripture it mainly speak of the book of the Bible, right? It's a history and etymology, Middle English, from late Latin scriptia, from Latin act or production of writing, from scriptus. Yes, so it's a writings, right? So what you going to do, the script, what it entails of what you will do in the movie, right? So yes, more time we say we have the script, we have some of what's going to go on in the future. That's why we can tell you that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, and there's going to be a third world war where Esau is going to fire nukes, and the chariots of the Lord is going to pop up on the scene and deliver the elect. Right, so last scripture. This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah 55 and verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heaven is higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Yes, so you down here complaining, and you say, yo, God can't do this, God is all love, God ain't going to kill the white man, the Hebrew Israelites are preaching heresy, and so on and so forth. Everyone is up against the Hebrew Israelites, right? So yo, the Hebrew Israelites are that, and they have the world of things to say with no scriptures backing it. But the script of the Lord is what counts, right? We are just showing you the script of the Lord enlighten you to show you that you're on set, if that's the right word. Yeah, you're on set for the movie, right? And if you're the chosen, you will be one of the stars. That's all we're doing when we come out here and preach this word. We can't make ourselves a star with nothing. We just got to hope that we are a part of that number. You see, for as the rain come down and as the snow from heaven, and return not thither, but water the earth and make it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. Right, so all these are things that happen when you're in fall. Water the plants grow and basically bear fruit. Right, it's in the command or the prompt for the growth of decorations in the movie, right? For the lack of a better word there. See, so shall my word go forth out of my mouth, it shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So the Lord in his chair and say, yep, that's the way the movie is going. Angels set up for the next scene, and the angels have no complaining, right? The angels are always going around moving the actors in the proper way that the Lord visions it. Yeah, if someone to die, the angels set it exactly, special effects and so on and so forth, for that glorious death or an insignificant death, but nevertheless the Lord wants it perfect, and that's what the angels do. Yeah, right? Say, yo, alright, you gonna go right there. So when you go sleep, as the scripture say, you gonna go there and then leave the rest to us, right? In Wanted, I think it's Wanted, where they curve the bullets, right? It's if you meds it, the angels, there's nothing difficult in the Lord's work, right? Just glorious deaths, and the angels make it happen because the Lord say, yo, that's the way He wants it. So even the complaints of all the people, of all different people, say God this and God that, the Lord sitting there and say, yep, good, So therefore, like how them people are chat against the director, I could just get rid of them. Yeah, but you can get rid of some now and because we need a crowd to die in the last scene where Esau come and basically send out the nukes in the earth. If you make nukes and like 3, 4, 5 people, that's not fun, right? That's a waste of nukes. You need to see the radiation, just like that movie Terminator. Yeah, you need to see the slow motion of the fire coming and burning each body as they see it from their view, yo. Right? That one standing in front and he sees his friend disintegrated. Yo, the Lord movie is perfect, and that's what it is, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Yeah, right? We just have to pray that we are a part of that star, we're a part of that number, we're a part of the elect. So with that, I want to say Kalalali, Shalom.